Hello guys, what's up? This is Mortaza and I welcome you all to the next episode of my design patterns tutorial in C#. During this series, we are going to talk about the different design patterns from the book Gang of Four, and we're going to see how we can implement them in C#. If you have not already watched the previous videos, please do make sure you subscribe to my channel and share this video with your friends if you enjoy watching it. And in the last video, we talked about the factory method design pattern, which allows us to have different factories which produce different products, and the type of the factory that we can choose can, as I told you, produce different products, and the different products that we are producing can be specified by using an input from the user. As you can probably remember from our last video, we had different laptop producers, and we chose a concrete factory, like for example Microsoft, and then we specified the model and we got the object back. Now in this video, I have decided to talk about the abstract method design pattern, which is a little bit like the factory method design pattern. But I'm going to tell you about the differences using an example. Suppose we have an online web store which delivers its products using two different methods. For simple products, we have a standard packaging and a shipping label, for example. But some products are also very delicate. So for those products, we need, for example, a shock-proof packaging, and we have a courier document. So we have in this web store, we have two types of different products, right? And for two types of different, delivery methods. And these delivery methods, each one of them come with a packaging, a type of packaging, and also a kind of a label. Now, first off, I'm gonna add a new, class. I can use Shift-Alt-C as well. So the first class is packaging. And as I told you, this is a public abstract class, and we have two different types of packagings. We have standard packaging, which is going to inherit from packaging, and we have shock-proof packaging. And we also have two different labels. So we have, for example, let me add the labels. I'm going to call the base class delivery document. This is again a public abstract class. And we have, let's say, postal label, which is going to inherit from delivery document, right? And we have another one like courier manifest. So two different types of delivery documents, two different types of packaging, right? Now, as I told you, when we want to sell our products, we have two different methods. For the basic products, we're going to use standard packaging with postal label as our delivery document. But for our delicate products, we're going to use shock-proof packaging along with the courier manifest. So I'm going to add two different types of purchasing methods. So I'm going to go on, I'm going to add a class. I'm going to call it purchase factory, right? So this is going to be standard purchase factory. I'm going to have another class called delicate purchase factory. And these two types of purchase factories will have two methods, right? Two methods that one of those methods will produce the packaging, the other one will produce the document. So because the two methods are gonna, be repeated in these two factories, these two purchase factories. How about creating a base purchase factory? So I'm gonna say public abstract class purchase factory, and this purchase factory will be the base class for these two different types of purchase factories. And in here, for this purchase factory, we are going to have two methods. The first one will produce the packaging, and the next one will produce the delivery document. So I'm going to say public abstract produce packaging, right, which is of course going to return a packaging object. And we will have another abstract class for producing the delivery document, which is of course going to produce a delivery document, right? Now, in each one of our factories, we are going to implement these two abstract methods. Of course, for our standard purchase factory, for the produce delivery document, we're going to return a new postal label, right? And for our produce packaging, we're going to return a new standard packaging. But for our delicate factory, for the produce delivery document, we're going to return a new courier manifest. And for the packaging, we're going to return a new shockproof, right? Shockproof packaging. That's it. Now, in order to make use of this setup, I'm going to create a client class. I'm going to call it client. I'm going to say public class client. In this class, we're going to have two properties. The first one is of type delivery document. I'm going to call it delivery document. The next one is of type postal label, and I'm going to call it postal label. And let's, for example, have two fields. I'm going to add a constructor, and in the constructor, what I'm going to take in is a purchase factory. So I'm going to have a purchase factory, and in my purchase factory, let me create a private delivery document and call it delivery document, and I'm creating a postal label. I'm gonna call it postal label, and I'm gonna, in the get part, I'm gonna return my delivery document, and in my get part of this postal property, I'm gonna return a postal label, right? And in the constructor, using this purchase factory, I'm going to say delivery document is purchase factory dot create produce delivery document, and the postal label will be purchase factory dot produce postal label delivery document. That's it. And for postal label, this is of type, I made a mistake here, this is of type packaging, and this is of type postal label. This is of type packaging. We've got packaging delivery document, right? So in the client, this is of type delivery document. This is of type packaging. It is packaging. This is our packaging. It is of type packaging, and this is the delivery document, which is of the name is delivery document. For our packaging, I'm going to return packaging, and for my I'm going to return delivery document. That's it. Now the packaging will be produce packaging, right? Produce packaging, and my delivery document will be produce delivery document. Now I go to program.cs. I'm going to add the using statement using abstract factory method. I'm going to create a client, and my client in the input, in the constructor, my client accepts a purchase factory. So suppose I want to work with delicate products. I'm going to create a new delicate purchase factory, right? And then in the output, I'm going to see the type of my delivery document and also the type of my packaging. I'm going to run this. In the output, the type of my delivery document, because it is the, delicate purchase factory which is used in our client, it is of type courier manifest. And the packaging is shockproof packaging. So this design pattern allows us to choose different factories. In this case, different, types of different methods of delivering our products to our clients, to our customers. And then based on this, factory that we use, we are going to get a group of different objects. So this is, the abstract factory design pattern and how to implement it in C#. If I want to, go through the code one more time, we started from our two different ways of packaging. We said in our web store, we have two types of packaging. For our ordinary products, we have a standard packaging with different, for example, simple boxes. But for the products which are delicate, like for example, laptop computers, we're going to need a very specific type of packaging, which I'm calling here, shockproof packaging. Then we said this is not the only type of object that we have. Along with packaging, we have also the delivery document. For the delivery document, again, we have two types of delivery documents. For the, simple ordinary products, we have a postal label, and for the delicate products, we have courier manifest. And again, we said, okay, we have, two groups of objects, delivery documents and packagings, right? We have two types of packagings. We have two types of delivery documents. Then we went and created our purchase factory. We said, okay, now the customers can, purchase our products using two different methods, either using the standard purchase factory or the delicate purchase factories. And for each one of these different, factories, we need to create the packaging and the delivery document. So that is why I created an abstract base class called purchase factory. And here I defined two methods, produce packaging and produce delivery document. The produce packaging is going to, return a packaging, which is the base class for our two types of packagings. And the produce delivery document is going to produce a delivery document, which is the base class for our two types of delivery document, courier manifest and postal label. Then we defined two different, factories, standard and delicate, and we overrode. We overrode two methods, two abstract methods, right? Produce delivery document and produce packaging for the standard factory, and the delivery document is going to be of type postal label. For the packaging is going to be of type standard packaging. And the same goes for delivery purchase factory. The delivery document in this case is going to be courier manifest, and produce packaging will produce a shockproof packaging. Now suppose in the future I might have another type of purchase factories. For example, I want to allow my customers to come to my store in person and, collect their products. So this is yet another type of delivering, the product to my customers. Let me move these types to their own classes. In order to do that, I'm not going to make any changes to my existing code. I'm going to, add new code. So I'm going to say, okay, here it is, a new class for making, for having a new type of delivering, the product. So this is called, for example, in-person purchase factory, and it is going to inherit from purchase factory. Right? And alrighty, yes, I'm going to implement the abstract class. For the packaging, for the delivery document, we're going to, for example, produce a receipt. And for the packaging, produce packaging, we're going to have a simple box. So we're going to have another type of packaging. We're going to say simple box packaging. Simple box packaging. And for our delivery document, we're going to have receipt. Now, in person, for the packaging, for the delivery document, I'm going to say a new receipt. And for packaging, I'm going to return a new simple box packaging. Now, in my client, suppose the factory I'm going to use is in-person purchase factory. Now let's see what type of objects are created. Let me restart this. And here it is. Alrighty, it is receipt as a delivery document and simple box packaging as a type of packaging. So using the abstract factory design pattern, we can produce a set of objects, a group of objects based on our factories, and without making changes to our existing code, we can have new factories added in as, our requirements change. Thank you so much for watching this video. I have enjoyed creating this video, and I hope you have enjoyed watching it as well. If that's the case, make sure you subscribe to my channel, share this video with your friends, leave a comment, and tell me, if in your work you have any use cases for this abstract factory design pattern. Stay tuned for my upcoming videos. We're gonna go through a lot of fun. We're gonna implement a lot of design patterns in C#. Thank you for watching, and till later, take care.